Good evening. Thanks has been given for the Queen's life during a special service in Oxford at a church she visited during her reign. The Bishop of Oxford led the prayers at the University Church of St Mary the Virgin. This time last week, the news had just broken that the Queen had died. Peter Cook reports.
For many, the last week has passed in a bit of a blur. Initial shock overtaken by process, protocol and prayers. Many, with and without faith, have sought sanctuary in churches, mosques and temples, private moments to remember the most public of lives. The Bishop of Oxford delivered a sermon here at the University Church of St Mary, and he ended with one of the Queen's most memorable quotes, delivered during the pandemic. "We will meet again." Still they come, seeking comfort, peace, a sense of shared belonging. For some, the Queen's death has opened fissures of uncertainty in their own lives.
It's one of them things you never thought you'd see this day come. You know, you'd never known of another one. Never thought this would come along. It does hark back to your loss of your parents now and again. It brings that sort of side to it.
I lost my mother in 2015, but still think of her, obviously, and yes, brought that home again. Yeah,
it does make you think about your own life and your own family, and just appreciate who you have around you. And also, I think it's a good time for the nation to reflect on what we've achieved as a country and how much we've gone through as well recently. So I think it's a time of reflection and also celebration of the Queen's life.
The Bishop of Oxford led the service tonight. Whatever people's beliefs or backgrounds, he's calling for each of us to reflect on the impact of the Queen's passing.
Sometimes the loss of a public person, and the Queen is the most public person, triggers back into lots of personal griefs that we might have experienced in our own families, our own lives. I think it's a matter of acknowledging the emotion that we all feel, including me, and I felt very bereaved, really, at the Queen's death to a surprising degree, and perhaps a little bit more than I anticipated I would. So I think it's a case of acknowledging that.
His personal reflections still bring a sense of happiness.
I had the privilege of going to swear allegiance to her in person on the two occasions when I was appointed Bishop of Sheffield and Bishop of Oxford, and the oath ends with the words, "God save the Queen." I'd sung those words since I was a little child, as long as I can remember, and to actually say the words to her was absolutely remarkable.
There will be a civic service at Christ Church Cathedral on Sunday, as well as a service just for the University of Oxford at the University Church. A city and nation united in turbulent times. Peter Cook, BBC South Today.